We're submitting to PSA.
We're submitting a very large order to PSA.
That's what the soft top loaders indicate. PSA submission. If you guys watched the last video, you saw that I only have a 9 in Stoutland. We're hoping to get a 10. I think this card shows promise. If you see this like blob, that stuff's probably just my fingerprints on the actual outside sleeve.
Yeah, for the most part, all of these cards look good. Some of them are a little older out of her original set, so it's more just like nostalgia that we're sending those ones in for. But I think everything in here has decent potential.
So this we only have an 8 in. So honestly, even a 9 would be an improvement. Hoping for a 10.
Yeah,
I mean, to be fair, I'm hoping for a 10 on all of them. Like,
right.
I love Black Star promos. So this is the Black Star promo with the error where they attributed the wrong artist for the artwork on the card. So I thought that was pretty cool. And, you know, it's really old. This was only the 23rd promo they ever made. And we actually have all 3 of them. So we've got Moltres and Articuno too, and they both have the error on the front. I thought the quality looked pretty good on both of them. These ones we actually just bought. I have these in my binder collection, but they're not very nice. They've been in a binder. So, if you know, you know, these are the oh, that's not one. These are the Unagaba promos. So we've got all the Eevees here.
All the funny looking Eevees.
I love them. So we're only sending the Eevees this time. I'll have to get the Pikachu later. I don't have the Pikachu yet, but then we'll have a full set. I just like the different artwork.
Yeah.
So I think this is really cool. I'd show you the back. They all pretty much look the same. Real quick flip through here. And let us know in the comments if you guys think we're crazy on hoping for grades on any of these. So these two I've had for a while. I absolutely love e-reader cards. I probably haven't mentioned that on the channel just because we never open anything old enough for it to be an e-reader card. But I have an absolute love for them. And with Latios and Latias always being popular, I thought these would be cool to send. This one is definitely the nicer of the two. I think this has potential, probably 9 or 10 from my untrained eyes would say so. I know the centering's not perfect, so we'll have to see. This copy's a little bit more beat up. You can see instantly there's white there. But I mean, overall, I still think it's a really clean copy, so we'll have to see. I thought it would be nice to have both of them together, so.
Yeah, most of the e-reader cards that I see now, whether it be on eBay or wherever it is, they're played. Let me
Yeah.
tell you.
Even at the card show, I looked at some that people had in the cases. They were like the Hollow Espeon e-reader card, which was really nice, and he had it really expensive. It was all beat up. I
Yeah.
mean, it's really hard to get a 10, so I'm kind of not expecting these to come back a 10. I would be more than happy if they did.
Right.
I also don't know the value of these 3 at all. I kind of, when we're sending something to PSA, I like to send something that's just for me. These are kind of just for me. Some of the other stuff you'll see is like we're trying to upgrade these to 10s. So that's more for my collection to complete it. And then some of the things we send so that we can sell them and try and pay off some of the PSA order. It is pretty expensive to grade.
Yeah, it was definitely more than I thought it was. I thought it was going to be like $15 a card, but I feel like it was back in the day
I was going to say, I
before it
think the
got
last
super
time I sent
popular.
it was between $15 and $20. Um, this will be a card that we'll probably discuss if we want to sell it or if we want to keep it. I know last time I submitted, I think I got back a Charizard and sold it because I didn't feel anything towards it. And way undersold it.
Yeah.
Definitely could have got more money for it looking back now, but you know, whatever. You live and you learn. So these cards are actually from when I collected as a kid. So we went through my binder and we picked out anything that was of decent quality. So you can see here that this does still have some some edge wear, so it's not going to be a 10 by any means. But we just thought it'd be really nice to save something, I mean, from almost 30 years ago now. So we looked through the binder, we picked out a couple that were in nicer quality. I have complete sets of most of the older stuff, like Base Set 2, Fossil, um, but they're beat up. They've been in a binder for 30 years. And I mean, I used to flip through it as a kid and trade them actively. So,
And as for being in a binder for so long, like they still look good
yeah, and
for how they've been stored and everything else. Like you see all the things online, like they destroy the cards. Like they don't help the cards, but I don't
yeah.
know if they necessarily destroy them either.
Yeah, and I mean, I'll show you guys the binders if you're interested. We could do another video of that. But they're 3-ring binders. I mean, they were flopping all over in there. They're not like the nicer binders that
Right.
protect it
Yeah.
anymore.
And don't get me wrong, you can tell the cards that you were pulling in and out a lot.
Yeah,
They're definitely more beat
they've
up.
got the edge wear,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know?
yeah. But the ones that stayed in there, I thought
So,
they still stayed
yeah.
in really good quality.
So, I mean, we thought these were really nice condition. Realistically, we probably aren't expecting a 10 on any of these. They all have little minor issues, like I pointed out there. Um, but we thought it would be nice to preserve them in a slab instead of letting them degrade even more in the binder.
Yeah,
So,
and I mean, if we get somebody that's blind and grading our cards, we will be very thankful.
yeah, if you're watching this PSA grader,
Right.
I wouldn't mind a 10.
If they come back all tens, just send your email address in with a box. We'll tip well.
Yeah, see, this one has a little bit of down
Yeah.
here. So, I mean, they were loved when I was a kid, and I still love them now. So I think it'll be really nice to preserve them.
Yeah, like I said, I mean, I
And
really, I
you
don't
can see
think,
the hollow scratched. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it on the camera, but Venusaur was a little bit scratched up on the hollow. Not much we could do there.
yeah.
It's got a little bit of nick damage, but I thought overall for me collecting these when I was really young, I mean, I did a good job.
Yeah, yeah, no, they definitely, they still look in really good condition.
So this is the only one that's not first edition, I believe, which is kind of a bummer. If these come back graded nicely, I'll probably want to pick up a Moltres first edition to match the other two. But we'll have to see. So I thought Moltres was probably one of the better looking ones. I'm not looking. There's like maybe a tiny thing there, but really, I'm not seeing much else. We'll have to see.
We're hoping.
And then Zapdos first edition, we have the print error corner.
Yeah, when we first saw that, our hearts sank. We were like, the
Yeah.
card's ruined.
Yeah, when I saw that, I was like, oh, there's no hope. Like, that's a
Yeah,
negative 20.
right.
Do they even grade it if the hollow's just like ripped off
They
like
probably,
that? I don't
you think
know.
they just shred it up and send it back to you? Like we did you
Yeah.
a favor.
And then Peyton was looking it up, and a lot of the first editions have that print error where the corner's missing. So I'm not sure what grade this will get. I've never sent in vintage cards, so I don't know kind of if they'd use the exact same grading or if they're just a tiny bit more lenient. I'm not sure. So we'll have to see. We'll just have to see. I don't know.
Right.
And this bird is the most beat up by far. So if you can see in the hollow, I think you can see it on the camera. There's scratches here, here. I mean, this card's definitely the most beat up of the three. So we'll see what it comes back as. The light scratching on the hollow, I don't know how much they deduct for. So I mean, we'll have to see. I've only ever sent modern stuff, and then this one's beat up. So we'll see. I
Yeah.
mean, if they come back remotely close to each other, I think I will pick up the Moltres first edition. If
It'd
this
be
one's
worth
like
it.
a 1 and this one's like a 9 or something,
Right.
I don't know. We'll
Yeah.
have to see how I feel about it then. Well, let us know which card you think has the best potential to be a 10. And then when we get this back from PSA in 100 years, we'll film a video and let you guys know what grades we got. Thank you guys for watching.